Hey guys, Colson13 here. Have you ever been frustrated because of a video game? Did you blame the developers or publishers for their questionable business practices? Well, let us list down 5 stupid practices in gaming industry. Number 1. Season Pass. Okay, this is a fairly new practice in the industry as the first 2 games to do this were Mortal Kombat and LA Noire back in 2011. And it basically lets you get all the downloadable contents both planned and released in a costly price. Though it is a lot cheaper rather than buying DLC individually when they are released. It is a stupid practice due to the fact that each year the price of Season Pass is going up. Star Wars Battlefront Season Pass is priced at $56.90 and that is another full price game. And surprise surprise, from EA, this $56.90 would only get you 4 new modes and some maps, which would probably be useless anyway by the time they release it. Oh yeah, if you haven't watched my video about why fully priced multiplayer only games suck, then watch it. I will put a card down there or annotation or in the description down below. Anyway, most games just put up the price at around $19.99. It is still as bad, especially if most downloadable contents are just cosmetics and never added any content on the base game. They may be optional, but they may get out of hand really fast. Number 2. Pre-order bonuses or exclusives. What this means is you would get a bonus item or something like that when you pre-order a game. And it is the only way to get that certain item and nowhere else. This actually depends on what item you would be getting. One example of a good pre-order bonus is Tales of Zestiria on PC. I pre-ordered the game because I will be getting Tales of Symphonia for free in return. And it will be out on Steam soon, and for me that is worth pre-ordering Zestiria. Plus, I am a fan of the series. However, in Metro Last Light, and yes, I am also a fan of the first game, Metro 2033, it was very awesome to play, but the pre-order bonus on the Metro Last Light sucks balls. As a pre-order bonus of their game was a real easy mode known as Ranger mode and some in-game currency. I mean, why would you lack a game mode or difficulty which is supposed to be included in the base game in the first place? Moreover, the fact that veterans would not get it unless they pre-order the game, that is some stupid as practice. They could have just bundled Metro 2033 as pre-order bonus, but no, they just had to take out a major core difficulty and make it a pre-order bonus. That is not smart at all. Number 3. Day 1 patch. In relation with number 2, this is another reason why you should not pre-order games. And this is frustrating, especially if the game is a VIP on the hype train. And once it is released, then suddenly barely playable with lots of bugs and crashes. That is just shameful, and people would think your game is a trash when it should not be in the first place. I am talking about you, Batman Arkham Knight and Rome 2 Total War for PC. This usually happens on PC version and rarely on consoles, but still you would be wondering if they ever did a QA for the game. So please, developers, fix and actually try and finish your own game before publishing it. That would be much better and would generally make your game score higher from the critics. Number 4. Consolitis. So this is a disease given by the developers to their games that were ported to the PC from console, or if they cater the console too much that they have to degrade the game, the gameplay, the graphics and everything. And what happened is a port without user-friendly keyboard and mouse mapping and confusing user interface at first. This forces you to use a gamepad even though you don't have to really use a gamepad. You are forced to do it. That is just laziness from the developers themselves, to be honest. One example is the Elder Scrolls franchise. Without the mods to give us a user-friendly menu and other stuff, it would be utterly frustrating to use the keyboard and mouse sometimes. Though Elder Scrolls has a tolerable user interface, it could have been done much better for the PC community. Additionally, FPS locking is also included in Consolitis since more and more games can now run at 60 frames per second. But some developers still lock the game at 30 frames per second, and sometimes you cannot even unlock it without messing up some files in your PC. Moreover, the graphics are much inferior than it was supposed to be. Watch Dogs. They try to accommodate an inferior system, and with that, you just cannot play the game the way it was supposed to look, to feel, and to play in PC. Give us PC gamers some love, man. Number 5. Early Access. So lastly, if you support Kickstarter or Indiegogo or any other crowdfunding system, then you might have the tendency to support this system. It is also known as paid alpha as you can play the game at its earliest state, like 0.0.1. A good example is The Forest on PC. It started with just a sandbox game, you have to craft things and survive, but you can easily lose interest in it within several hours of playing it due to the lack of content. Currently, it is still an early access but has more content available and even a multiplayer mode. So they have been updating the game for like every week, and that is a good practice. And they actually post the date and time when they will update the game, and that is a good practice from the developers. However, other indie game developers can abuse this when they suddenly drop out on their game, hence it has been stuck on that alpha version forever. This happens a lot of time due to budget constraints or just the developer dishing out all the money he could get off and run with it. If you're going to invest in this kind of practice, then it is your choice, but I would suggest you wait until it gets at least 70% complete so you would know that they are really dedicated, and check the changelog to see how long and apart the updates are, you know, just to make sure. So that is 5 stupid practices in the gaming industries, and we would probably make another video regarding this topic in the future. So if you think we had missed one, you can suggest on the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed the video, do not forget to smash the like button and subscribe for more videos. It would help us a lot, seriously. Also, if you want to help me personally, you can go to my Patreon page and donate any amount you can as long as it's from your heart. Also, you can also buy shirts or gaming glasses from our shop and affiliated stores respectively. Thank you guys for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.